It's Tuesday, it's Wegmans, and you're shopping with TJ and other musings. Well, look behind me, everyone. What do you see? That's really what is out there. White sky. And earlier today, it was white snow on the ground, which is almost all gone now. And you see I got my ski cap on. So this is the ski cap edition. On the last day of February 28th. Tomorrow begins the month of March, and we're only 17 days away from, guess what? Yes, St. Patrick's Day, and what I consider to be the unofficial beginning of the springtime. And a little while ago, I was moving around some very wet, heavy snow. That kind of snow you get when it's like 33, 34 degrees, and it decides to snow overnight, and then next thing you know, boom, you got heavy, wet snow. Well, we were up in Hartford for one night last week. We went to the flower show, the Hartford Flower Show, and I got two observations about the Hartford Flower Show and the city of Hartford. Number one, if you want to visit a nice city, a nice capital in the United States of America, don't go to Hartford. You're not going to enjoy yourself there. There's nothing to do. It looks like a pretty depressed city to me. So, the capital of Hartford, Connecticut, I wouldn't go there. Not again. The flower show. Well, there were some flowers, but there was mostly vendors. So I think we wound up going to a vendor show and saw a little bit of flowers while we were there. Great vendors. Do you like this hat? I'm really taken by this pom-pom on top. Anyway, enough on the flower show in Hartford. Just skip it. Don't even bother going. Is anybody watching and paying any attention to the Murdaugh trial? There's this guy, high-powered attorney named Eric Murdaugh, who basically, he had everything. He had everything and he gave it all away. That's the best way to put it. Somehow his wife and his son, Paul, who they call Pawpaw, they were shot to death on his property. There was video that showed him at the scene of the crime, which is a kennel where they kept, I guess, farm animals and stuff like that. And the two, the wife and the son, they turned up deceased, dead, shot to death. He was there moments before they were shot, and then next thing you know, he was taking a shower and going somewhere, and I don't know. It's a whole mess, the trial, but the guy's already admitted to being a liar, being a cheat, being a fraud, deceiving his partners, stealing money. He admitted to all that stuff. So not a far stretch to determine that this guy killed his wife and killed his son. We'll know probably by next week, if not already this week. Interesting. Some of these trials are interesting. My observation about him is he reminded me very much about like the Kennedy family. You know, had a lot of money, not a political guy, at least not a politician, but he did have the politicians somehow in his pocket. But his son, was his son convicted of murder or did he get off the hook? We don't know. There was a boating act. I'm talking to my wife in the front seat. We've been watching the trial, but we caught it sort of, as it already had begun. So we don't know about the history of the son being put on trial for murder. He was driving a boat. Some young lady died. Remind me very much of Chappaquiddick and the Kennedy family. And I think the kid probably got off the hook because he did testify in the murder trial of his mother and his brother. Well, anyway, we'll find out more about that as the days go by. And if you're interested, you're watching. And if you're not interested, I'm sorry I took up your time talking about it. A lot of trials going on all over the place, as you know. We did our shopping, and the groceries are going to be brought home and put away, and we're going to be eating them soon. But we still continue to be hooked on this flatbread, Brooklyn bread, B-R-E-D, since 1930. Does anybody know that? But Anna, my lovely wife, has been doing a great job making and preparing the food. $160. I noticed a couple things had gone up. The yogurt. We buy the big yogurt thing of Chobani. Used to be $4.99 when I began shopping here in this store, in this Wegmans store. It's now $5.99. But that's the nature of what's going on. So hopefully everybody is still able to buy what they want to buy and enjoy it. That's about it. I don't know if I have anything else to say. I could go into a few other topics, but I think my time is running out for today. And we'll catch you next time on our next episode of Shopping with TJ and Other Musings. See you next time.